an audio-only recording of an exercise session for Vision of Adventure. This recording is supported by Disability Rights UK. A cycle session led by Kath Finn. Please note that you'll need some form of stationary bike with controllable resistance for this session.
We've got Diane, Richard, Linda, Emily and Liz riding this evening. So that's great. And it's going to be a mixture of overgeared effort and endurance work and then a bit of speed. We've got about a, 12, 13 minute warm up to start with. Having said that, I'd better get some form of a clock. So we've got an idea of what's going on. Timer. Stopwatch, much easier. Off we go. So we've got 4 2-minute blocks steadily increasing in intensity. So you need to start somewhere really easy so that you've got enough capacity to move it up 4 times. And that last one is a warm-up hard. So it's not an eyeballs out, I'm sprinting, I'm gonna test my VO2 max and get fitter. It's I'm now putting a bit of pressure on so that my body knows that it's going to do some work. So I don't want anyone falling off with exhaustion yet. That would be a shame. Means you couldn't enjoy the rest of the session. That'd be no good. Right, and far from enjoying the beautiful weather, I've just been turning out the garage to make a big pile to take to the tip. If you want to avoid queues up here, you have to go to the tip like first thing in the morning. And among other things, we have an old fridge. It needs 2 of us, because obviously the tip people won't help you anymore, will they? They must be bored stupid. Standing there watching you as you come in with everything. Okay, we've got another half a minute here. Ten seconds and then just put it up a little bit. That's lovely, just a little bit more resistance. I've just been on rollers outside, which are very good for my balance, which has deteriorated because I nearly fell off them. But now I'm trying to eat, and I'm not convinced that crisps is the ideal food while I'm on audio. So when there's a loud crunching noise, it's not your audio distorting. It's me eating. Sorry about that. I've been at the cinema. Now another minute at that nice medium-y type of pace. Three quarters. Now this is allowing your capillaries to dilate. It's allowing your blood to be traveling around the body fairly quickly. So later on, that's going to oxygenate you better so that you'll be able to work harder when you need to. And another, just 15 seconds. 10, 3, 2, 1. Now a little bit more resistance. So this is you in 3. So you've got another 1 more block after this. Things should be starting to feel that a little bit smoother, a little bit easier. Settling in, getting rid of work, those who've just come off shift, which I suspect Emily might have done. And maybe she's just always sneaks into things just in time. That's lovely. And then time to put it up for the last, the highest it's going to be in warm up, apart from when we do those bits that are quite hard. They're coming up in a minute. Half a minute gone. So hopefully feeling good, feeling warm but not too hot. And now up to a reasonable amount of resistance. You should be working fairly hard here. So maybe not quite a full conversation, a bit of a puff. 2 or 3 words together, pushing through fairly hard. And it's been great to hear some of you up here having adventures with Jill and various assorted people. I think Dave Barker, Liz probably. And various people having lots of other adventures. There's been all kinds of stuff talked about. 5Ks are starting again, park runs are starting up. Looking good. Another minute, just like this. Last half a minute. That's grand. Okay, chill out, take a drink if you need it. It's a pretty hot day, so you need to make sure you've got quite a lot of hydration on board. I'm joining you in that, sitting here with a bottle that I'm gradually drinking my way down. Yeah, towels if you need it. Now we're going to do the last bit of warm-up, which is always some form of a harder little spin. So we're going to do 30 seconds of hard work and 30 seconds off. So we want to be heading for quite a high cadence, so spinning your legs around reasonably fast, but putting a lot of effort in. I'm going to do that for 30 seconds, and then you have 30 seconds easy, And we do that 3 times. So 3, 2, 1, spin fast for 30 seconds. So quite a lot of effort here. Definitely quite a bit of resistance in there. Halfway there, 15 seconds left. Five seconds. 2, 1. Relax for 30 seconds. Oh, 10 seconds left on the relax, and then we're going to go again. You know what 30 seconds feels like now, so you can judge your effort. 3, 2, 1. 30 seconds. Halfway there, keep that effort going. Oh, there's some legs going around here, well done. 5, 3, 2, 1. And relax for 30 seconds. Now, this is just firing up all the neural pathways to warn your body it's going to work quite hard. Should also be raising your pulse rate a bit. So basically, if you don't do any of this in warm-up, your body's still a tendency to be a little bit sluggish. You haven't got as much oxygen in your muscles and you can't work as effectively. We've got 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and go. Last spin up, 30 seconds. Well done, you've got 10 seconds left. 5, and relax. Okay, well done. Spin out and get yourselves a drink if you need one. The next section we're going to do is 2 minutes of overgeared effort. So just to remind you, that means that you make your cadence about 60, and I'll put the metronome on, and you put a lot of effort through. So you've got quite a high resistance. And it's the type of work that builds your muscle strength. It keeps your heart rate relatively low, so you won't feel as if you're working like really hard like you do at the top of a sprint, but you should feel that your muscles are working really hard. And you really need to activate your glutes, make sure that your whole body is working. So you need to turn your core on to keep you still, and really use your glutes and your hamstrings and your quads to push those pedals around. And then from that, we're going to go straight into 2 minutes of medium effort at 90 cadence. And we're going to repeat that a few times, probably 4. So you know what's coming up. I'm just going to look for the metronome. Here we go. Sorry about the little wait. I don't want you starting off too fast. Okay. Oh, and I'm still unmuted. Right. Slow your cadence right down and we'll start now. Put lots of resistance on. Keep your body upright. Keep looking forwards. And I'm just going to take Bluetooth off, which is why this isn't happening. Right, can we hear that now? Yeah, thank you. That's your cadence. So each time you hear a beat, one of your knees should be at the top. And pick one. So if it's your left knee, so that means you get a whole revolution of your pedal in that time. And it hopefully will feel quite slow. Because if you're normally cycling at this speed, you've got a cadence that's way too slow and you'll be hurting your knees. So this is as slow as you ever want to pedal, ideally. I know it's not possible always on hills, especially if you're up here in the lakes. But any slower than this, and you're massively putting pressure through your knee joints, which we'd like to try and avoid. We'd like to keep knees in good condition. Right, you've only got 20 seconds left on this first block. Three seconds to go, and I'm just going to change the cadence. So now we're taking some of the resistance off, and we're going to 90, but we're keeping like the type of effort that you can speak in broken sentences. So it should still be quite hard work, and that different stresses on the muscles. Will increase the draining load because it's going to increase the confusion asking them to work like this. That's great. Okay, you've got 1 more minute like this, so you're halfway through. Half a minute. Well done. Right, get ready to change again. We're going back to slow. Changing now. So you need to change your resistances. Go back to this. And almost maybe sit back a fraction in your saddle. Really use your glutes to force your pedal across the top of the stroke. And if you are thinking right leg, right leg, right leg all the time to hit the beat, also try and change your thought round. So you start doing left leg, left leg, left leg. Because you will subconsciously put more power through the foot that you're thinking about. So if you do that the whole time, you'll end up with one leg stronger than the other. Looking good. Nice effort there, Richard. Well done. Liz, we've got ceiling tonight, so I might kind of, we go, 1 more minute. Very occasionally, I just get a bit of hair jumping into the camera vision. Excellent. If your legs hurt a bit, that's a good thing. Less than half a minute to go. Great job. Really good job. 5 seconds. So I'm going to turn this again. 3, 2, 1, and put your resistance a bit lighter. Pick your cadence up. Right, 2 minutes on here and you'll be halfway through. Hiya, KP. Half a minute gone. Right, Katie, we're doing some medium intensity work and some overgeared efforts, so some strength work. But if you've just got on your bike, just pedal at this cadence without putting too much effort in, without too high a resistance, and just get your body going. That's all right, got another minute here, guys. Half a minute to go. Get ready to change back. 15 seconds. 10 seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1. So back to the slow and forceful. Well done. The other way of getting this kind of adaptation is to do strength work. Excellent. Halfway through this, you've got another minute at this pace. Half a minute. Hang on there. 15 seconds. Just keeping it going. 5, 3, 2, 1. Back to the faster one. But this isn't a holiday. You've still got your medium effort on. Excellent. Halfway through the first minute. I should add. Before you get too hopeful. Okay, another minute to go. I've got smoked almonds in amongst the nuts. They're really nice. There we go. 15 seconds. We're going to change. 3, 2, 1. Last block of this. So lots of effort to slow, steady pressure. Looking good. Looking like there's lots of effort going in. Well done. Because this is as hard as you make it. And it doesn't need to be that hard, but then it depends what result you're looking for. Gone through the first minute. Half a minute left. So that's your target. Keep the intensity you've chosen. Keep this pace. Fifteen seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1. Back to 90. And at a reasonable resistance, a medium resistance. Still shouldn't be able to fully chat to me about taking down your shed or doing your gardening or eating ice cream or whatever else you've been up to. Hear about that later. One more minute. Brilliant job. Less than half a minute left. It's a really great effort through these blocks. Well done. Ten seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1, stop. And those slow but hard efforts are called overgeared efforts or overgeared work, and they really help build your leg strength. I do them, and lots of other people do them as part of training. So they're training a particular bit of your system to just build some more muscle power. Remember to try and keep your legs turning when you're chilling, just so that the blood keeps going round and you've got waste products being cleared out your muscles, helps your recovery. Stand up and move around if you need to, because we're inside and you're getting a really hot and sweaty backside. And it'll help reduce sores if you can stand up, get a bit of airflow. I won't give you any more information than that on that subject, really. The next bit we're going to do is 5 minutes at that medium intensity. And that's just because we're working towards being able to go out on the tandems and things for a while now. So it's helping to build that endurance base. And then we're going to do some faster work after that. Only 10 minutes worth, so it won't be too bad. So, ready, 5 minutes at the intensity where your cadence is 90 and your effort is such that you can say 3 or 4 words together maybe, but not quite a full sentence. And are we ready? Off we go. And I'll start that so you've got a bit of guidance. Brilliant. That's it. Be settled in nicely. Remember to keep your core working. And that's so that your upper body should be held pretty still. And just your legs. So the power is coming up, hitting that lovely strong core that you've all got. And then we propel forwards through the pedals. A little bit less resistance and a little bit faster cadence, maybe, Linda. 2 minutes, so we're coming up for not that far off halfway. Cracked halfway. You're on the downward slope now. That's good, Linda. Well done. Nice bodies, people. Not sure whether that's totally kosher to say on something that's going on YouTube, but never mind. Emily always looks so unruffled. Particular skill, I think. Not one drop of sweat shall pass my brow. That's good. I hope some of you have got alternative music on in the background. I know Richard's pretty good at his music. And the times Paul's joined, I know he's had his blasted out. Lovely, you're coming up into your last minute. Excellent. Really good going. No thoughts of giving up. You've only got 30 seconds left to go. That's great. 5, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Done. And chill. Take a drink, take a shake. Okay, look like we've had a bit of a shake, bit of a drink, bit of a relax. So the next bit, we're going to do 5 2-minute blocks. And we're going to have 1 minute where we're standing, and then 1 minute where we're working really hard, and then 30 seconds where we're resting. But we're still spinning fairly well just to help clear everything. I think I need to reset. So we've done a bit of strength, we've done a bit of endurance, and we're now going to do a bit of top end work. So that's our anaerobic system we're now training, and that helps with sprints, and it helps with going up hills, having that extra bit of depth. And the standing up work will also help with hills. So we're good to go. 3, 2, 1, and go. Standing up, first minute. Try and use your core and not your handlebars. Half a minute through, nearly. Nice. 10 seconds left on this one. 3, 2, 1, and change to pedaling really hard. So this is your minute of sprint, but a minute is a long time. So don't burn out, or try not to anyway. Half a minute left. Ten seconds. And sit down for half a minute to recover. Right, you're going to do 5 of those. So you've got 4 left. So you should have a bit of a measure now as to how hard it is. 5 seconds left to go. We're going to stand. 3, 2, 1, and stand. Oh, well done, everybody. Everybody's up. That's brilliant. Excellent. You've only got 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Hard sprint for a minute. So you know what a minute feels like now. Not that easy. Half a minute left. Half a minute of working really hard. Well done. Great efforts. Amazing. Really good. Five, 3, 2, 1. Relax for 30 seconds. Only 10 seconds left. And then we're going to go for the stand again. 3, 2, 1, and stand.
Kath, at the end of the first minute, are we supposed to sit down for the sprint or stand for the sprint?
Sit down, Katie, for the sprint.
Thank you.
Sorry, anybody who's been trying to sprint standing up that I couldn't see. Good question. So standing for the hill. Fifteen seconds left. 10. 3, 2, 1, and over the top of the hill. Sit down, put the power on, and sprint away. It's definitely one of the places to gain, because people usually get to the top of the hill and take all the pressure off and start like recovering. But if you use that gain at the top, you can make yards. By the time they look around, you've gone. Excellent. This one must have gone really quick. Must have got my times wrong because it says you're due to stop now. Can't believe that. 30 seconds easy. We'll go with it anyway. Give you the benefit of the doubt. So 30. Okay, 10 seconds to go before we stand up again, and we're into number 4, which is amazing. So you're over halfway. 3, 2, 1, and stand up. You're on the downward slope here. 3 done, 2 to go, and you're starting this second one. Half a minute left here. Great, 20 seconds. Three, 2, 1. Sit down and power on. There's some brilliant efforts going on here. Well done, Diane. Nice one, Richard. Liz, I can see the top of your head. It says you're working. You can see like 3 bits of hair sticking up. Half a minute to go. Really good. Well done, Em. And Katie, I can't see you, but I know you're going for it. Well done. Oh, Linda, good. Hang in there for the last 15 seconds. Amazing. 3, 2, 1. Half a second, half a minute relaxing. You've got 1 more to go. Are we ready again? Last one. 3, 2, 1. Standing up. Last minute. Lovely job. That's great. I remember when for some people standing up was really hard. And it's looking pretty all right now. 20 seconds left. Yeah, I'm still plot watching. Give me 10 seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1. Sit down and go for your last minute of hard work this session. So whatever you've got left, if you want to use it now. Less than half a minute to go. I love it. I love your commitment. Well done. Absolutely brilliant. 10 seconds. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. And relax. Absolutely brilliant work. Well done. Right, we're just going to wind down. So for those at home, I'm going to stop recording in a minute, but that was a fairly hard session. So please make sure if you're doing this on record that you do take the time to wind down and cool down. Keep your legs spinning, take your resistance off, and just let your body do its stuff. You will recover quicker if you do this. And then make sure you drink, get some food in you. I was going to say keep warm, because if I've been working hard, I cool down quite quickly, but I think everybody's probably pretty warm tonight. Okay, fantastic. Anyone who wishes to can now unmute, because Dave's had his bit where he can chop the recording.